Tony Robbins' new book is called Unshakeable, and let me begin by saying, I'm a big Tony Robbins fan. His book, Awaken the Giant Within, changed my life when I was 26 years old, and so when I pick up a book like this, I know that I'm going to a trusted source because I've followed him for so long. What's also great about this is that even though this book is about money, he makes it fun. I had a blast reading this. We can't cover the whole thing. I mean, who'd want that anyway? Let's cover 8 big ideas, and there are more than this. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so here we go. Number 1, winter is coming. We're all terrified of a crash, especially right now. I am. We've been on a 7-year bull run, and this fuels fears that the market is about to plunge. We hear it from everybody, don't we? Even Carl Icahn, the master, saying that there's a crash coming. So what should you do? Tony Robbins asks. Prepare for a stock market meltdown by selling everything you can and buy in at lower prices? But how long can you wait? And what about those unfortunate souls who've already waited for years, missing the entire bull market? Or should you stay in the market, sit tight, close your eyes, assume the brace position as you prepare for impact? None of this sounds that much fun. His answer is that we do know when winter will arrive, because when we look back at the stock market over an entire century, we discover this extraordinary fact. Financial winter comes on average every year. To cut to the chase, whether it's a correction, when the market falls at least 10%, or whether it's a bear market, 20% or more, the biggest danger isn't a correction or a bear, it's being out of the market. 80% of corrections don't turn into bear markets, and if they do, just hold tight. The storm will pass. Number 2, no one knows. We're being bombarded by modern Nostradamuses who think they know when the market will crash. Then when they get it right, they're like, see, I told you. Well, they've been saying that for the past 5 years. Anybody can do that. Number 3, bear markets don't last. On average, they last about a year. And when this happens, just invest more money at bargain prices. Number 4, get in the game. Sitting on the sidelines even for short periods of time may be the costliest mistake of them all. A study by JP Morgan found that 6 of the 10 best days in the market over the last 20 years occurred within 2 weeks of the 10 worst days. So don't get spooked. You have to get in the market and stand so you can capture all of its gains. Jack Bogle puts it perfectly. Don't do something, just stand there. Look at this ending wealth graph from 1993 to 2012. You have perfect timing, which is $87,004. Investing immediately, which is $81,650. Dollar cost averaging $79,510. Bad timing is $72,487. But look what happens on the far right here if you stay in your cash investments. You only make $51,291 compared to the bad timing, coming in at the wrong time at the market, which is $72,487, so you still miss out on $20,000 by staying in your cash investments. Number 5, hidden fees. Stockbrokers are not your friend. They're salesmen trying to make money. Same with most financial advisors. More than 90% are brokers, so they don't have your best interests in mind. And your 401k, according to Tom Zegner, is the largest dark pool of assets where nobody really knows how or whose hands are getting greased. So you can see how your company's 401k plan stacks up by using this free online fee checker tool at www.showmethefees.com. Number 6, on investment advisors. If you're going to get an investment advisor, which is a good idea, get a fiduciary. The problem is, most fiduciaries are also brokers. You don't want that. So how do you tell the difference? Glance at the bottom of the advisor's website or business card and see if there's a sentence like this. Securities offered through, advisor's company name, member FINRA and SIPC. If you see those acronyms, they can act as a broker. If so, run. Run for your life. Number 7, diversify. Ray Dalio says that you should own 15 uncorrelated investments. And David Swenson says individual investors can diversify by owning low-cost index funds that invest in 6 really important asset classes: U.S. stocks, international stocks, emerging market stocks, real estate, investment trusts, long-term U.S. treasuries, and treasury inflation protected securities tips. Number 8, index funds. This quote is worth looking at. Warren Buffett left instructions that, after his death, the money he leaves in trust for his wife should be invested in low-cost index funds. His explanation? I believe the trust's long-term results from this policy will be superior to those attained by most investors, whether pension funds, institutions, or individuals who employ high-fee managers. This can save you the corrosive effects of high fees that you find in actively managed funds. So just so you know, just holding the market via an index fund outperformed more than 80% of the market timing strategies. Simply buying and holding every stock in an index, such as the S&P 500, are great, They're almost entirely on autopilot. They make very few trades, so their transaction costs and tax bills are incredibly low. They also save a fortune on other expenses. So me, I'm sticking with index funds. You're not going to beat the market. Don't play the game where you're going in and out. There's a ton more in this book. We just touched some of the ideas, and Unshakeable by Tony Robbins will help you get the compounding you need in your life. This really is life and death here, so I think you should go get this book. It's a quick read, and will put you in that 10% of people who are educated about their money. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you had a fun time, please subscribe and thumbs up. Also, I'm curious about your thoughts on this book. Please put them down in the comments section below. Has Tony Robbins shaped your life, and in what way? Thanks, guys, and my dear friends. I look forward to seeing you next week. It was great, as always.